coming into the party, and you actually claimed a moral victory before even everything began. So what went wrong with you?
Yeah, good evening, Revati ji, and other my senior journalist Sudhir Garu. My best wishes. And as a Congress party, Revati ji, under the dynamic leadership of Manikam Thakur ji, we worked very hard and we did our best. But results were a little disappointing. We'll introspect into the results in depth, and we'll chalk out the future plan accordingly. But the thing is, of course, in democracy, choice of the people will prevail. The voters will prevail, and now Dubaka voters opted for Raghunandan as their registrator. Now, but it doesn't mean that I just heard senior journalist Sudhirji was telling it's almost BJP is emerging as an alternative, but I don't agree with it. Winning a single by-election, it won't give you the strength to become elevating as an alternative for the ruling party.
No. What Sudhir meant, or what I'm also saying is, you've got someone like a Srinivas Reddy whose family was with the Congress, and they have a lot of goodwill in that constituency. But still, you had a very at one point we thought Congress would lose its deposit. So that terrible the performance was. I mean, are you analyzing, like Sudhir says, did you give way to BJP to come into Telangana?
No, never. It is not like we did. That's the reason. Initial point of my argument only I quoted very clear. We did our best. All PCC and state level leadership has been allotted to a single booth, and each and every booth we took it as a challenge. But the people they've opted very peculiar circumstances, you can say. The entire campaigning process of TRS and BJP was never on the base of development agenda. It was only about hyping the tensions, challenges and kind of issues. And about that, TRS and its functionaries, I mean, like police department overaction is also now TRS is paying for it, for the overaction of the police personnel over there in the Dubaka and Siddipeta as well. Apart from this, Raghunandan got his own personal sympathy, who lost the game for 2 times, consecutive 2 times he lost the game as an MP and as an MLA as a contested general election. So these are the factors turned towards Raghunandan. And moreover, I want to put it very clear, TRS suppression helped to Raghunandan to get through these elections is one. The other point is BJP purely they were campaigning based on false propaganda. Propaganda is what they have captured to establish that TRS is harassing BJP Raghunandan since he is a strong candidate over there, and he could gain some sympathy over there. And the second one, fake videos, BJP sympathizers you can call, BJP supporters you can call. Few Telugu TV logos have been used illegally and created some fake videos and create a confusion. They are successful in creating confusion among voters as well our party cadre.
Yes, I mean there's a I think one thing that successfully BJP took to the masses there is that if you vote to Congress, it will go to TRS. But I want to ask Sudhir. I want to go to Sudhir. Sudhir, that's the kind of message that BJP successfully took to the Congress, to the public there. I mean, any vote you give to Congress, that will ultimately
spreading a false propaganda. It's a false news, false
yes.
Doctor video they have played viral through social media, and now the results are this kind of a result we got.
Okay. See, we know what happened on the day of election. Yes. Go ahead, Sudhir.
The Congress itself, in a sense, Revati, is to blame for this, because when 12...
Wherein you fight for issues, you might fight for the public, but end of the day, when it comes to fighting an election, you guys are not really there.
No, Revati, I differ with you and Sudhirji also in this regard, because, in Congress party, we have internal democracy, we have, freedom of expression in a more than required way. It used to be earlier, but now Telangana Congress have been is with a different, shape that you can consider, because the new in charge of AICC, Sri Manikam Thakurji, he is a very organizational man, and he know where to draw the line between within the party cadre and party leadership, and wherever there is a gap, he is trying to bridge. It's too early, elections that he has faced as an in charge, but he's taking party on a single stand, that you can say. You might have never witnessed Congress senior leadership, candidate for Chief Minister chair, also candidates who were, proposed for Chief Minister chair also, they worked in the field as an in charge for a single booth. Can you imagine?
No, but is that enough?
Aspirants.
Is that enough?
No, that's what we did our efforts best, but we were lagging. As per TRS and BJP, the fund flow they have, kind of cash distribution that have been taken place, and other management, booth level illegal management, we couldn't do it, and we were not successful in the election. But we have learned many things. Yeah, we lost the election as our money